Are you serious?
What? I'm taking a break.
Good idea. Don't want you to strain yourself.
So what's the deal? Why didn't you tell Dr. Sorkin why it's so important to get off this island?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do we do?
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those?
Whoa.
Okay.
You're a little young to smoke there.
So, who feels like carrying these boxes back to the helicopter? Me neither. Ugh, smells like a barrel of wet dog hair.
Barrel of wet dog
I
hair?
don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
What?
Wait here. I'm gonna go talk to Sorkin.
What should I do?
You wanna help? See if you can dig up anything interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file boxes.
Cool.
I can't tell you how many times I tried convincing him. The park should be a nature preserve. No theme park attractions, no cages. Hammond never really cared about the marvels I created for him. It's always been about the money.
So that girl is your daughter?
Yeah, my youngest, Jess. 14.
Wow. Way to interrupt you.
Mother?
It's for the best, you know. We're both much happier.
And how is Jess adjusting?
I don't know.
Grades in school can be better.
Also, guys, I just got a new mic in between this recording and the last recording, so let me know how it sounds and give me any feedback as to whether you think it should be louder, quieter, or, you know, things of the sort. Alright, but we do need to get out of here.
But I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
You're crazy, lady.
Look, Dr. Sorkin, we already caught one unauthorized trespasser. Who knows who else is on the island? Your life may be in danger.
I'll take my chances, thank you.
Is there anything I can say to convince you to come with us?
If there is, you haven't said it yet.
Right.
I'm interested to hear more about her symptoms.
Well, like I mentioned before, fever.
You know, Doc, I saw some bites like that on one of my men back at the visitor center.
Mr.
Call me Billy.
Mr. Yoder, would you please tend to the InGen files like we discussed?
Yes, ma'am. Dr. Sorkin,
As I told you, I'm staying behind to watch after the animals.
I'm sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Huh. You have a point. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
Gotta get back because, you never know, the prisoner could have a relapse or something.
Highly unlikely.
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one.
Oh, I don't know what else to do here. Come back over here and see if I can actually pick up one of these boxes.
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good. How the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're gonna load all this crap into the chopper?
Don't know, but you better do it if you want to get on the good side.
Okay. Well, thanks. You've been a great help. Want to tag along with us? That's cool. Just give Oscar his space. Doesn't do very good with kids. Or adults. Animals. Come to think of it, doesn't do very good with anybody. Just stay out of his way. Hey, Oscar. Was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big-time protester in the 70's. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen-related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
You gonna do any work around here? What are we, union now? So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Alright. Oh. Shoot.
So, Sorkin.
I don't know how to get out of here.
Arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
My bad, guys.
So,
I-
Sorkin.
Hippie type.
It's not giving me an option to
Got
look.
arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So,
I'm not even clicking on Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting
what's happening?
for animal rights.
But okay, I had to right click. That was weird. That's very odd. Alright, let me walk back over to the helicopter here
I
and
mean, what was Hammond thinking? The man continually ignored the warnings of his own scientists over marketing people, shareholders, everyone. A disaster like this was
Why
inevitable.
have I never seen this? I thought I knew every dino on this island. I wonder what the
Wow.
outside world's gonna think of all this.
Dr. Sorkin.
Why do you think interrupting me is going to work this time?
oh, I gotta bring up her past.
Someone needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
Well, obviously that's true. If only the board had listened to my proposals. Instead, they just contribute to the paperwork in the file boxes you guys are loading.
Please, ma'am, if we don't get you back, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. I'll probably lose my job.
Well, I don't wish that on anyone, Mr. Yoder, but I'm afraid it can't be helped. I can't abandon these dinosaurs just so you have a job.
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one.
So how did you know to treat her with
Wow, she is stubborn.
Fortunately, this isn't the first time I've encountered this. The toxins are derived from the bacteria in its bite.
How's your smoke?
I'm really unaware of what I'm supposed to do here, so I'm just gonna keep trial and error.
So, what'd you find out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Why would they? There's no money in that.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know.
Hmm.
Do you know, he actually told me it doesn't matter that we have dinosaurs from the Jurassic and Triassic ages living together, as long as it's exciting. Moron.
Besides, what about her patient?
It's fine.
I tried to convince her to go with the rescue team, but she refused.
Well, I can't say I blame her, but...
Hey, you know who our prisoner is? Because no one else seems to.
Well, I've never seen her on the island before. I don't recognize her as someone who works for InGen. But I don't know everyone, so it's possible.
Wow, I just do not know what I'm supposed to do. There's no, I can only go back and forth between here and the boxes. And my dialogues all ran out.
How's your smoke? Oh, that's a lot of rejected dino preserve proposals.
Yep.
You gotta hand it to the lady. She don't give up easy.
Wow.
I mean, I knew Hammond was no real scientist, but someone should have seen this coming. Mind if I took a look at your wound?
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, you got a pharmacy inside? It's gonna be a long flight back if we don't get this prisoner either elated or sedated.
She seems harmless enough now, and she's adequately secured. You afraid she's gonna beat you up?
Well, I do have a history of women wanting to get their hands on me.
Okay.
If you're in some kind of trouble with InGen, I might be able to help. I know people on the board of directors.
I don't. Okay. I'll walk back over there.
How's your smoke?
He's been smoking that cigarette for like a long time.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Jesus. Why can't I just pick up the boxes? Why is this such a big deal? There's freaking 3 boxes here that I have to carry over there. And my guy won't let me pick them up.
What's the point of rebuilding? Hammond will kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible, with no regard to the animals' welfare.
Hammond decide. What about our patient?
Dr. Sorkin.
Why do you think interrupting me is going to work this time?
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder.
Do I?
But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here.
Am I really just supposed to
Listen.
walk back and forth just
That's
to
true.
re-engage her in
I hate to
conversation?
admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David, yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the quarantine
Dr.
tents.
Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Now, before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first. Dr. Harding, perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley.
Wow.
Dr. Harding, we've
Oh,
done
it's
it.
dumb.
And what exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die
You
off.
cannot give that to the dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island...
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Parasaurolophus. They're herbivores, generally safe.
Let me give this solution to them, to see if it even works.
How many are we talking about?
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Henry, Dad?
Fine. We'll go.
Cool.